Hello, everybody. It is Wind Down Wednesday. I've got a lot of reverb on this mic right now. Let me fix that, take it off. Testing one. Oh, it's still there. There we go. Much better. I like a lot of reverb to sing with, but definitely not so much when I'm talking because it's hard to understand. I know it takes a few minutes to send out notifications, and we're actually live streaming tonight to my Facebook page as well as my YouTube channel. So we're trying something new. Each week we're building a little bit. That's how you learn, experimenting with things and getting better and better at it every week. Even with the sound, I've been working a little bit on that. One of the things about being a professional musician is that you also have to be basically a sound engineer to keep up with everything that is going on in the industry, just to be able to set up equipment and stay relevant. So I'm always doing that, always trying to find new things, new equipment, and new software that really helps us out. So stay tuned for new upgrades in the future. I'm going to do a quick check really quick. We're going to see if we are actually live. As I said, that's a new platform, so I always like to double check it out. If you're watching and you're on, if you will, say hello. I think it is. I think it's showing up. Yes, here we are. We are showing up. And here's the thing, each week I'm going to be going live at the same time. So one of the things that you can do, I know sometimes people have trouble finding it, but you can, there's some notifications you can click in there that will always let you know when I go live. And it's not going to notify you all the time because I'm really only doing this live stream once a week. And I'm not doing this every single day. So I definitely don't want to bug you with notifications, but that would be a great way to be able to check in each week and see what's going on. So what I want to talk about today, I always like to say there's like a message that goes, I want to share a bit of a message and then I'll go into my song. Not to take up too much time, but to give you some food for thought, some things to actually think about. And that is one of the things I want to talk about is actually really setting physical and mental limits for ourselves. I recently read this book. I don't know if you're familiar with David Goggins. He was a Navy SEAL, and he wrote this book called Can't Hurt Me. And he's about the toughest of the tough I've ever read about in my life. And if you read the book, you'll see what I'm talking about. And he does some stuff in there. I mean, it's almost inhuman what he does to himself. But there is a point to be made out of that. And that is, I think when I am out and about so much, I always am hearing, self-care. Everybody take care of yourself. Oh, take rest, do this, rest, do that. And while it's important that we do take the mental health days that we need and we do rest when we need to rest, sometimes we use that to not do enough, I think. And I'm pretty sure I've fallen into this category, and probably everybody out there that I'm talking to tonight has too fallen into a similar category of finding a reason not to do something. Voice is the same thing. And this is my wheelhouse, getting up on stage, speaking, singing, performing. And I'm going to relate it to that because no, it's not the military. Okay. But we have to prepare. All right. We have to prepare in our own parameter of what we have to do. And those preparations can be sometimes overwhelming for us. Sometimes we rehearse 15, 16-hour days and we're exhausted, and yet we still have to get back the next day and go build the set. It just doesn't let up, right? And it's very easy to find a reason. Oh, I just can't. Oh, I can't do this, or oh, I can't do that. Well, when you read this, if you read this book by David Goggins, I mean, If it doesn't light a fire up under you, just try once. And this is something I'm doing for myself. Instead of saying that, oh, I'm going to put that off till tomorrow. No, I'm going to do it right now, right? Instead of setting a mental limitation for myself, a physical limitation, I'm too tired. I've had a rough day. I'm actually going to finish this so I can feel the achievement and the accomplishment from it. And this has really been on my mind because when you are working on your voice, it's very easy to put it off. It's not a life or death situation, but it becomes a life or death situation, or at least you feel like it is when you step out onto the stage and you're not prepared. And it happens. And I've seen it so many times where people have put off doing things, put off rehearsal, not rehearsed properly, not really done the work behind the scenes that they need to do. And then they step onto the stage and they have a full-on panic attack because they're really not ready to be out there. And if you go out there and you're not ready to be out there, it can cause all kinds of problems for you in the future. So it's not just a moment of stage fright. It's actually turns into performance anxiety, which is a negative loop, right? So instead of saying, oh, I'm going to sit down and watch TV tonight, say, you know what? I'm going to go run through that song one time. Or, you know what? I'm actually going to go write down that story I was thinking about earlier today. And I've been doing this. I'm saying this out loud because I've been putting this into practice. And I have to tell you that it's changing. It's very changing. It's energizing. It's motivating, and completely transformational. I know that word's used a lot, but it is truly, because it gets you up, it gets you going, it gets you moving, right? Gets you excited about doing things, about moving forward and taking the next step. So when you get this step, don't be, what's next? And all of a sudden, what was considered drudgery or the not so fun part becomes fun. And then when you step out and you really have to make yourself open to your audience and a little bit vulnerable, boy, you are ready for them. And there are no doubts and there's no insecurities. So what am I going to say? Instead of saying, I'm just going to take it easy. No. Say, I'm going full out, right? I'm going full out. I'm going to own it 100%. So there's my message for the day, you guys. It's just that simple. And it starts up here. So always remember that using your voice is physical, it's a mental, and the two have to work together. And if you don't prepare, it doesn't matter. It's going to go right out the window when you're on the hot seat, right? Because that is when it gets really, really stressful. And I don't know if you guys are on here. It's actually not showing me. I told you I have a new platform that I'm working through tonight. So I'm not sure if it's working or not because I'm not seeing any comments on here. Nothing's showing up on my end. So if you guys are saying hello and I'm not responding to you, that's the reason why. I appreciate you tuning in tonight. If you are catching the replay, that's fine. You can just put replay in the comment section. I appreciate it. I have picked out a song. I've done this song before, and it's really funny because I have been rehearsing with the band recently, and we put this song on our song list. So I want to do this tonight. It's an Adele tune and one of my more favorite songs that she did. And I'll just go ahead and sing it. Let's get that thing going right now. Let it fall, my heart, and as it down, you rose to claim it. It was on, and I was all over until you kissed my lips and you saved me. My hand your name. Relate with you. I can stay up there, close my eyes, feel you near forever. You and me together, nothing is better. Well, there's a side to you that I never knew. All the things you say, they were never true. And the games you play, you would always win. And I said bye to the rain, watch it pour as I touch your face. Well, it burned while I cry, 'cause I heard you screaming out your name. I said bye to the rain, watch it pour as I touch your face. Well, I knew something died, 'cause I knew there was the last time. Some night ain't nobody know to see that heart that's still waiting for you. Even now, nothing already over. I can't help myself looking for you. I said bye to the rain, watch you pour as I touch your face. Well, it burned while I cried, 'cause I heard you screaming out your name. I said bye to the rain, watched it pour as I touched your face. Well, I felt something die, 'cause I knew that was the last time. Let it burn. All right, you guys. Oh, yeah, there's our playoff tonight, you guys. Thanks for tuning in tonight, all right? Sure do appreciate you tuning in. We're going to be doing some stuff over on the school platform. I've got a new group going up in community over there. You can come over there and join us. I'll be sure to send you the link. It's free to join. We got all kinds of stuff happening over there. Vocal exercises. I have my groups for my Christmas show coming up, my camp show in the summer. So be sure to check it out and join us there. All right, now it has been fun tonight, and I will see you at the same time next week, right here, Facebook and YouTube. So have a beautiful week, and bye for now.